Hello everyone, a very pleasant day to you. Here are the top stories. These are: President Bola Tinubu reacts to Nigerian military's intervention in Benin Republic after attempted coup. U.S. Congress delegation arrives Nigeria, holds meeting with Nuhu Ribadu. Mossop urges Ogoni youth to embrace dialogue on oil resumption. The foreign scene Zelensky set for London talks as Trump claims Ukrainian leader hasn't read latest peace plan. A very good day to you and welcome to First News Port Harcourt. I am Becky Usoro. Now the news in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has commended the gallantry of Nigerians military following their swift response to a request from the government of the Benin Republic to help safeguard a 35-year-old democracy from coup plotters who struck at dawn on Sunday. The commendation was contained in a statement issued by his Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, in Abuja. According to the statement, President Tinubu, acting on two separate requests from the Beninese authorities, directed Nigerian Air Force fighter jets to enter Benin's airspace to assist in dislodging the coup plotters who had seized the national television station and regrouped at a military camp. Reports that the Benin Republic, through a note verbal from its Ministry of Foreign Affairs, urgently requested Nigerian air support to safeguard constitutional order, protect national institutions, and ensure the safety of its population. Second request sought the deployment of Nigerian Air Force assets within Beninese airspace for surveillance and rapid intervention under Benin-led coordination, as well as the deployment of Nigerian ground forces for missions approved by the Beninese Command to protect constitutional institutions and contained armed groups. Nigerian Chief of Defense Staff General Lufemi Oluyede confirmed that all requests had been met, adding that Nigerian ground forces were already on Beninese soil. Ours is to comply with the order of the Commander-in-Chief of our Armed Forces, President Tinubu, he stated. Moving on, National Security Advisor Malam Nuhu Ribadu on Sunday said he received the United States congressional delegation on a fact-finding mission to Nigeria following earlier engagement in Washington, D.C. Ribadu said the delegation was led by Mario Diaz-Balart and included Norma Torres, Scott Franklin, Joan Siscomani, and Riley Moore. He said Richard Miles, U.S. Ambassador to Nigeria, also attended the meeting. Discussions focused on counterterrorism cooperation, regional stability, and strengthening the Nigerian-U.S. strategic security partnership. He added that he was optimistic the engagement would deepen trust, collaboration, and shared commitment to peace and security. The United States government has shown increasing interest in Nigerian security situation in the last few weeks, especially after President Donald Trump designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern. You are listening to News on First News Port Harcourt. Let's go for a short break. When we return to bring to you more details as Mossop urges Ogoni youth to embrace dialogue on oil resumption. And also on the foreign scene, Zelensky said for London talks as Trump claims Ukrainian leader hasn't read latest peace plan. Please stay with us. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're listening to News on First News Port Harcourt. We now bring you the rest of the news. Moving on to Rivers State, the movement for the survival of the Ogoni people, Mossop, has appealed to Ogoni youth to support the ongoing dialogue with the federal government aimed at resolving long-standing issues surrounding oil resumption in Ogoni area. Mossop President Fegalo Nsuke made the appeal during a youth dialogue on natural resources management and the future of Ogoni youth held on Saturday, December 6, 2025 in Port Harcourt. Nsuke said it has become necessary for Ogoni people to move beyond protest and take advantage of the current negotiation process, insisting that development cannot be achieved through constant opposition to all proposals. According to him, although historical grievances are justified, sustaining opposition would keep Ogoni in a continuous state of underdevelopment. There is an ongoing dialogue process and we need to encourage it to see what benefits we can secure. Ogoni cannot remain in a dead state because of what happened in the past. We need to defeat our past and move forward, he stated. We now move on to the foreign news. Ukraine's President Zelensky will hold talks in London today with Prime Minister Keir Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. The leaders will discuss the latest peace plan aimed at ending the war in Ukraine, drafted during talks between Ukrainian and U.S. officials in Florida last week. On Sunday night, Donald Trump claimed Zelensky's negotiation laughed the latest plan. But he added, I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed that President Zelensky hasn't yet read the proposal that was that of a few hours ago. As Trump made his comments, Zelensky said he would be briefed by his negotiators, adding some issues can only be discussed in person. That's all on the news this hour. We now bring you highlights of the top stories so far. We brought you the President Bola Tinubu reacts to Nigerian military's intervention to Benin Republic after attempted coup. And also U.S. Congress delegation arrived in Nigeria, holds meeting with Nuhu Ribadu. And also from Rivers State, Mossop urges Ogoni youth to embrace dialogue on oil resumption. On the foreign zone, brought you the Zelensky set for London talks as Trump claims Ukrainian leader hasn't read latest peace plan. Do remember, democracy is the only system that persists in asking the powers that be whether they are the powers that ought to be. I am Becky Usara from I and the entire team in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.